You survived the most famous serial killer since Jack the Ripper. The 5-year anniversary's coming up. I think a lot of people would really like to hear from you after all this time. Want to know what it's like to be in the presence of that kind of evil. What goes through your brain when he's close enough to you. You feel his breath. I saw him today.
Who? How can you be sure it was really him?
I could feel it.
Who's this Santa? He's scaring my kid.
Yeah, he's scaring me too.
Hey, Santa's handing out presents!
Why would he come back here? Even if he was alive, which he isn't. When you want to get as far away from here as possible, as far away from you, you both know this isn't over. I have to go back to the Terrifier. It's still buried there, isn't it? It might be the only thing that could stop them.
Looking forward to the best Christmas ever, filled with fun, smiles, and laughter.
Serious, though.
What's happened to my underwear?
Oh, I literally have no idea.
So sorry, but do we know each other?
Yeah, no, I ran you over. Sorry.
It's all right.
I'm Alma, by the way.
Tobias.
We're gonna make sure you have the time of your life.
Hi.
Hi. Probably ought to get going.
Who says? Unless you have shit to do, then...
I have nothing. Whether we like it or not, the clock is ticking.
What's the rush?
Because I'm worried that there's a very distinct and real possibility that I am about to fall in love with you.
I'm okay. It's okay, honestly. It's okay not to be okay. It's a lot.
Hit me where the heart is. I want to feel where the new start is. If this is real. Show me how to love you. Tell me how to hold you. I'll be for you.
I'm not interested in a treatment that accidentally wastes our time.
Why are you taking the risk?
I can't bear the thought of being forgotten.
Show me how to
I am guilty of looking ahead instead of right in front of me. At you.
Is it? I'm fine to walk, honestly.
This is ridiculous. Sorry, okay. You okay?
Quiet on the set.
Kid Pharrell.
Hey, how you doing, man? You know what'd be cool is if we told my story with Lego pieces.
Seriously?
Yes.
Lego.
Just be open.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
When I was a kid, I knew I was different. And people would say, oh, that's an odd child. And that crushed my spirit. but I loved music. It was mesmerizing to me. I would see beautiful hues of light cascading. I just thought that's what all black kids did, stared into the speaker like, whoa.
She's up all night to the sun.
Music was just coming out of me. I need to show the world what I can do.
Pharrell, I need help on this rap.
Yes, sir. It's pretty simple. Just let it bounce.
He just went in the room and freestyled it.
It's Teddy, ready with the 1-2 check.
All I cared about was making my own music, but people just said
No.
I wasn't ready.
You can't be me, I'm a rock star.
This song is ridiculous.
Who did that?
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
Wow. My imagination would run super wild.
Dun, 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 dun. Drop it like it's hot. I was always a bad gangster, but you brought out a smile.
Hell yeah.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
That feels great.
Clap along if you
I firmly believe that everybody has talent, beauty, and potential.
He opened our eyes to a whole different perspective.
Thank you, clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Woo! Holy moly, guacamole. Legendary story, yeah?
Wow.
Man, this is gonna be a Lego movie, bruh.
I get why you think I did this, but I'm the last person on Earth who needs to cheat. Ask anyone.
You're going further than your mom and I ever could. You're going to accomplish big, big things.
I think you deserve a chance to make whatever kind of future you want for yourself, no matter what the rules say.
Lynn will be first in our family to go to college. We know this is the best place for getting into top-tier schools.
There's no way we can afford $50K a year. You can attend for free. I'll have a real chance at getting an audition at Juilliard now. That food smells foul.
Lynn, I am so sorry I'm late.
Who are you?
I'm Grace, your new school ambassador.
You're basically smarter than every student.
What if you tutored me?
You may begin.
She's my friend. Why wouldn't I help my friend?
It's my girl.
This is?
I'm just guessing money's pretty tight right now. Everything is a transaction.
The rich kids get great scores, we get paid.
Everyone wins.
What if we made our own code from music?
I paid for piano lessons. Since when is that illegal?
I don't know how you're doing it, and I don't care. I just need to get him into Columbia.
Cheating is impossible. It's the Fort Knox of tests. You just haven't put your big brain to it.
I'll need help.
No one can do what you do.
The only way to beat a rigged game is to outmaneuver it.
This is a first-class ticket to your future.
It's always the ones with the most to lose who suffer.
So what's my cut?
150 grand.
What do you think's gonna happen if I get caught? We can't quit now.
This is what you do with the future. Open this door now.
Are you seeing this? Wait, what?
I am the new All Might.
He may have All Might's appearance, but that definitely isn't him. Using violence! Innocent people hurt! All Might would never act so mercilessly!
Let's see if any among you are worthy of being dubbed protectors. It's no use!
I won't let you hurt her. Do you understand me? This loser messed with the wrong class!
Are you forgetting? We're heroes. Now, it's my turn.
It's our turn!
우리 제주에는 유명한 게 세 가지가 있는데 돌, 바람, 여자. 해녀는 바다에 뛰어들어 우리 수만으로 해산물을 채취하는 게 우리 해녀라. 해녀가 된다는 것은 소명이라. 바다의 수호자이고 우리는 수백 년 동안 바다를 지켜와서
아나만세
없어질 것 같지만
우리 소중한 해녀 문화를 계속 이어가야 돼. 자 출발 렛츠고.
멋진 어르신들처럼 해녀들처럼 이렇게 오래오래 건강하게 물질하고 싶습니다.
60년 해야.
해녀 삶이 이렇게 어렵게 살아서 이제 이만이 살았는데 내 바다를 내가 지켜야죠.
Off the coast of South Korea, a neighboring country is beginning the release of radioactive wastewater into the ocean.
이제는 옛날 같지 않아서 밖에 나가서 해녀하는 사람들도 없어.
우리의 삶이 터져는 일렁구나.
외쳐야 그 사람들을 알겠지.
결코 이거 못하게 해야 우리가 원칙이라.
우리도 싸울 겁니다, 끝까지.
We ready? I've been fighting my whole life.
Joseph Anthony Kennedy.
I was a hellion of a kid who nobody wanted.
1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps.
So, you told me that saying a prayer on the 50-yard line was the thing that was going to get me in the biggest fight of my life. You cannot tell me that God doesn't have a sense of humor.
Denise, could I see you in my office for a minute, please?
I want you to pray in the locker room.
Do you not see how absurd this is?
Kennedy, do your job and get them in the locker room.
I get it. It's not fair. Nobody cared for 7 years. Now they do.
I bet you can guess where this is going. I made a promise to God. I can't let him down.
I believe they violated your rights.
How do you think the superintendent looked at me when I didn't even know my husband had filed a complaint?
We can't quit now.
But God doesn't need you to defend him.
I'm not defending God. I'm defending the people of this country.
Yeah, the same people who are sending us hate mail.
And that is their right.
This case is going to take years to litigate, and there's no guarantee a judge is going to rule in your favor. Are you up for that kind of fight?
You're appealing to the Supreme Court?
I can't stop. Not now.
It's been 3 years of our lives turned completely upside down. I have been the collateral damage to this whole thing.
Will you finish this with me? Because I can't do it without you.
What is
is it going to take before your husband gives up this ridiculous crusade of his?
I really don't appreciate your tone. And don't you ever speak to me about my husband that way again.
Hold on. I don't remember any fireworks.
That's exactly how I remember it.
No,
you can
no.
decide later which way to film it.
I'm proud of you, no matter what happens.
One thing everyone needs to know is that it's all her fault.
What?
You're the one who taught me that there are still things worth fighting for. Hoorah!
We grew up in the fields. We would listen to our radio. There was this program.
Country Hits USA with another 30 minutes of great country classics.
Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Dolly Parton. That's how everything started.
It's time now for us to talk about country music in the kingdom. It's a small but growing genre, trust me, especially with Dusty and Stones taking up the country music scene in the kingdom of Swaziland.
You're cowboys in Swaziland. Why? Woo! Do you have any Johnny Cash fans here? Okay.
Dusty and Stones. Please accept this as your official nomination for the Texas Sounds Country Music Awards.
Dusty and Stones, they've done the country proud. Imagine Texas.
These two country boys from Swaziland going to the US to compete.
Country music?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, the key is a bit low.
Are y'all actually playing the stuff that you recorded or not?
This is a dream that has always been there. Go to the heart of country music. Play what they didn't think we can play.
Hey guys, I'll introduce you to the artists that we're working with. Dusty and Stones, here from Swaziland. Oh.
Through storms and born dry winter, this river was always there, overflowing and never dry. Like this river, our love is ever flowing down the ocean of our heart.
Are you ready? Dusty and Stones, y'all. Give it up for Swaziland.
I'm 31 now, and I've grown up in many ways, and you have to be more politically aware in a day and age like this. It's almost impossible to close your eyes to it.
It was a time of considerable fracturing.
And you read in the newspapers that the war's over, but the war's not over.
You have to understand where the Mike Douglas Show sat in culture.
Here is John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
It was the most popular show in daytime television.
When President Nixon leaves for Peking on Thursday,
Yoko said, we're doing this show on Mike Douglas, running Bobby Seale and Jerry Rubin. And I'm going like, what?
Here is Ralph Nader.
Is he running for president?
No.
John Lennon and Yoko Ono didn't want us to talk about their music. That spoke for itself.
What would you like to talk about this week, John?
Love, peace, communication,
Drugs.
Drugs,
Talk about that.
anything.
When I got to the studio, I got a glimpse of John Lennon and Yoko Ono. I said, oh my goodness, this is exciting.
they did have an agenda, and the agenda had to do with making the world better.
Yeah, it was something they were trying to get away with.
Well, young people are known to be cynical, and I say to them, nobody's smart enough to be a pessimist.
Imagine there's no heaven. People tend to think that somebody will save them, and there's only people can save us, only us all deciding to do something about anything, whatever it is. Just even making that decision that I want to do something is a start. Imagine all the people
living for today.
That first evening in New York, I sauntered down Broadway alone as I dreamt of seeing, flashing in lights, my name, Noel Coward.
As an actor, playwright, songwriter, singer, and director, Noel Coward will become the most talented entertainer of all time.
He was a sensation.
I went on the stage when I was 10, so I didn't have any formal education, which of course left me free to educate myself.
By the age of 30, he was the highest paid writer in the world.
But mad dogs and Englishmen go out to the midday, out to the midday, out to the midday, out to the midday, out to the midday.
Frank Sinatra said, if you want to hear how songs should be sung, go see Noel Coward.
I was trained when I was very young as a show-off, and I've continued triumphantly until this moment.
He was a rebel and a patriot who dared to be queer in a very straight world.
The criminal law in this matter is to preserve public order and decency.
We're neither of us free to love each other. There's too much in the way.
The long cigarette holder and the red silk dressing gown. No, it was carpet slippers and baked beans.
To see Noel Coward come on, the audience went nuts.
Noel Coward molded the spirit of a nation. So why did this astonishing man end his life exiled from the country he came to define?
Critics said this was strong, moving, and an experience in the theatre.
I'd rather it was a good play.
This is his remarkable story.
What is the word for when one has terrific, prolific qualities?
Talent.
About the boy